the third race of the season in 2023, and this is the trophy that everyone is racing for today. First, before anything even happened on track, Chase Elliott got injured in a snowboarding accident and broke his left tibia. That very unfortunate for him. Josh Berry was the driver to replace him, and I probably expected him to probably run 20th, but I was looking for where he was a lot during the race, and he was not. His best place like I ever saw him that wasn't in green flag pit stops was 24th. More than he's ended like 1 or 2 laps down. So I don't really think Josh Berry really impressed. In stage 1, Joey Logano started on pole. He was passed pretty quickly by William Byron in the first 10 laps, and Byron would hang on for it for pretty much the rest of the next 2 stages, winning stage 1 in dominating fashion over teammate Kyle Larson and Ross Chastain, who looked to be really quick, as well as Ty Gibbs, who started 4th, went from 4th all the way down to 24th, like a lap down, by the end of stage number 1, I think. So he was a no-show all day, which I didn't think it would be that bad. So the first 2 stages are pretty calm. Now, the third Hendrick car, Alex Bowman, last year's winner, comes into the picture. On the top, Kyle Larson and William Byron, the leader, were like 7 seconds ahead of Alex Bowman and Christopher Bell. And that was basically how the rest of the first 2 stages went. And then in stage 3, the Pennzoil car went for a ride. So there was a lot of great side-by-side 3-wide racing throughout the whole race. I think it was a great race, and I liked that it went green flag a lot, and the race was. And the end of the race seemed a lot like last year. But everything before that was a complete opposite of last year's Pennzoil 400, which was no crashes the whole time. Nothing happened, and then they crashed. Nothing really happened in the final stage, and then there was a crash with like 2 laps to go. So now on what happened with Logano. Logano seemed to be really slow. He was one of my favorites to win this race. My favorite was Kyle Larson, Byron, and Chastain, then Logano. So Logano, I thought he had one of the best shots at winning, and this happened right here. He went airborne because he was 3 wide on the top, Kyle Busch and Brad Keselowski in the middle. So Keselowski was trying to clear Logano, but that Logano got hit by Keselowski, went into the outside wall. I think Logano came down a little bit. He almost collects Stenhouse, goes spinning into the inside grass, gets some massive airtime, and yeah. So then that will set up potentially one of the last runs of the race. Denny Hamlin takes 2 tires and everyone else takes 4. So Hamlin gets out front in front of Kyle Larson, holds him off for about 5-10 laps, I think, before Larson would take the lead and pull away with it by not that much over Hamlin, but them two pulled away of William Byron, who led over 170 laps to that point and really dominated up until then. So that gives until green flag pit stops. Hamlin pits first, and then Larson and Byron and Bowman come in. So then Hamlin tries to make an undercut, 4/10 of a second behind, but he ends up losing more time, and the 5 of Kyle Larson has like 2 or 3 second gap over William Byron. Byron was at one point about 5 seconds back and closed in all the way to like 2.5 by the time the caution came out and ruined Larson's chances. They all pitted for 2 tires. Truex did not pit at all, and Truex was looking like he made a terrible mistake. The restart, Truex gets a good jump. Bowman goes 3 wide. They're 3 and 4 wide all the way in the back, and they come to the white flag, and the 24 will take the lead and win the race, as crashing in the backgrounds lead to the 24 of William Byron dominating the race and the fastest car all day long. Most deserving winner wins at Las Vegas, and there was a massive crash on the back straightaway. We never got a good camera angle on it in any replays, but let me know how you thought the race was in the comments below. Make sure to like and subscribe and watch some of my other videos. See you in the next one.